never slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement.
It's Wednesday night, and we all know what that means. But first, you're going down. Here's Connor Hayes.
Hey everyone, and welcome to the All Elite Zone podcast on YouTube and Twitch. We are here for our AEW Dynamite live reaction, AEW Dynamite 200 actually. For this special occasion, we have an interview coming up just a few minutes, not a few minutes, probably just a few seconds. We're having the first ever African American Intercontinental Champion and the former Intercontinental Champion, first ever African American Intercontinental Champion, Ahmed Johnson, on here in just a few minutes. If you guys have any questions you guys like to ask him, feel free to drop them in the comments. We'll show them throughout the broadcast.
Yeah.
So what did you guys think of the new intro? All our shows are now having new intros. It was time to upgrade everything, I feel like.
I like it. I think it's dope.
It's new, brand new.
Yeah.
How'd you guys like the introduction, though? I mean, I know we're not on Dynamite yet, but how'd you guys like the "You're going down" and all?
Well done, Chris. Well done.
Yeah, I thoroughly enjoy the new intro. It's very quick. It's not as long as the old one. You get straight to the show. You know, you don't take too long with it. So, and I enjoy the music to it and everything. So, everything's starting to come on the up and up with the graphics and the intro. It's looking good.
Yeah, but since we started, everything's especially with the graphics, everything's pretty much advanced. And in the song, we don't go for the fakeness. I like that.
Right.
Speaking of the song, though, is it copyright free?
Yeah.
Just want to be sure.
It's by Nefex. They have a lot of good songs.
Whose choice was it to pick that song? Do we know? Like, whose decision was? Was that yours, Connor, or someone else's in the group?
No, that's mine. Yeah.
Yeah.
I like Nefex. I've always wanted to use one of their songs, but just haven't found the right one. But that felt really good.
I don't think I've ever heard that song before, so.
Me either. And it does have exploited language in there.
Yeah,
we're
it
adults.
Yeah.
Well, not the F-bomb. Like Steve Austin would say, if you put S in front of the hitman.
I'm gonna check them out. They're linking in the description for their song. Every episode, their stuff will be in the description, so I don't get copyrighted. So.
Right.
Yeah, the YouTube algorithm will get you for that, I guess.
Talking Elite and AZ, you guys seen AZ Canners, but Talking Elite will also have a new intro, totally different from the one that we just seen. So, Dustin Richard, been there.
I think he means copyright strike on YouTube.
Yeah.
I've dealt with that myself. So,
a few other questions I'm going to save for when he comes on. I see P-Dog, thanks for watching. I'm here already to have a seat. Glad you all joined us for this interview.
Very excited. Is my childhood right now is the 90s. So, and Ahmed Johnson was part of that childhood of mine. So,
same here.
If this does bleed into if this does go into Dynamite, it will. But yeah, we should be.
Yeah. Well, and all I got to say is, before he comes on, and he does not like Vince McMahon.
We'll get to that. We'll get to that.
But I'm not.
I got you, Chris. Don't worry. I got you.
Well, I'm not saying anything to him and all that about that. I can say some stuff about what's been going on before he, let's just say, released.
Everyone just now tuning in. Now we just had a few viewers come in. Ahmed Johnson will be on here in just a few seconds, probably. He said he was running a little. He said he was running a little late, but he'll be on here in just a few minutes. So, if anyone just not tuning in, hang tight. We'll be on here. If you'd like to, you can go ahead and leave some comments, questions for him that will pop up on the screen.
Well,
Until
I
then,
know I got my question ready.
faces.
I already got my question ready for him.
And if you haven't subscribed yet, please do.
Yeah, we're at 3.
Oh boy. Uh-oh.
Oh, there's 2 Mr. Jacobs.
Something's wrong with Connor needs to change his avatar though on the circle.
What's wrong
That's what
with
I'm
that?
saying. Yeah.
Well,
So-
yours is okay. We just can't have double.
He can change it anytime he wants.
If I knew how to do it, I'd make mine the same way. We'd have 3 Mr. Jacobs.
Well,
Doesn't
I
sound
don't have
bad
an
to me.
avatar. Not yet. I'll show you. See?
See, I don't even know if you could. Yeah, I don't even know how to get.
Well, we all know at first Mr. Jacobs had the South Park version of himself.
Yeah,
I didn't even know.
I still got that around.
That was sorry for the Tommy Johnson video chat. Me said he was coming on, so we are legit people. This isn't
We
this
are
isn't a fake.
legit.
This isn't a fake Tommy Johnson coming on here and parody or whatever impersonator. So he'll be on in just a minute. But
Well-
if this does go into Dynamite, we'll still be doing Dynamite after this, as we do all our interviews. So if it goes into Dynamite, it just does. So, by the way, this is the Dynamite 200. What is some of you guys in the comments and us some of your favorite moments from Dynamite throughout the history of Dynamite?
Let's not also forget this is I don't know what episode are we on. I don't know when we first started, when Dynamite first started, when we started. I know we started in 2021, right?
Yeah, I believe so. Yeah.
But we don't know which episode of Dynamite when we first started this podcast.
For me, my favorite but there's a few of them. There's no way I can pick just one specific moment. But one of my favorites is Sting, Darby, and CM Punk's entrance at Holiday Bash.
Yeah.
2021, that was really cool.
The Brothers in Paint, that was pretty fresh.
Mhm.
Yeah, that was
Let's-
really, really cool. That's probably
I'm
one of the
like-
best entrances in
I'm like you,
AEW.
Connor. I can't pick just one, but if I could, I mean, I did enjoy the ladder match with Cody and Sammy. That was
Yeah.
Also Cody
really, that
Rhodes'
was one of my
final
favorite
AEW
ladder
match.
matches. So,
That was probably the best ladder match in AEW history.
yeah.
Yeah.
Well, so
Definitely.
far.
Well-
I got to go with that one too.
There's a couple of ladder moments I can say that I enjoyed in AEW. So,
I know Sammy's had a lot of them.
Yeah, Sammy and Darby, both of them, man. They've had some
Yeah.
pretty cool ladder moments.
One of my
well, the Lucha Brothers as well.
Yeah, the one with the Young
Yeah.
Bucks.
one of my Dynamite favorite moments is the Blood and Guts match. Even though the first one was during the pandemic and the other two were in live people. The last Blood and Guts was pretty good though.
Yeah, I enjoyed that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Plus, I enjoy dressing
Yeah,
up
should be
like I'm
there
going to
first
war.
Yep, Dustin is the part of AZ Canada. So is Justin. We'll be showing. I'll pop these back up. Mike Moore, thanks for watching. AZ
Hey, Mike.
Canada.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was a pretty big moment with Luchasaurus, and here we go.
Yeah. Oh,
All right, here we go. Thanks for joining us. I mean, it means a lot that you're on here. I know a lot of the other guys. You're their childhood, so thanks for coming on.
No problem, baby. Can you hear me okay?
Yeah, I can hear
Yeah,
you.
you're coming in good.
Okay.
So I guess I'll go first. Then Chris, and then Adam, and then Jacobs. I'm gonna go basic. Well, first, ladies and gentlemen, Ahmed Johnson, former Intercontinental Champion, wrestled for WWE, WCW, and NWA a little bit. So my first question is, how did you get into wrestling? I know you grew up in Pearl, Mississippi, but so how did you get into wrestling?
Well, I used to watch Mid South Wrestling when they're down here with his name. You got it at Mid South Wrestling. It was long ago, young before you got way before your times. But I got in there, man. Ivan Husky opened up a school here in Houston. I don't know if you remember Ivan Husky of Polish Hammer, where he opened up
Yeah.
a school here in Houston. And then me, Stevie Ray, and Booker T decided to go to that school. So we went to that school and he trained us all.
That's awesome.
I go.
Yeah, we're going me, Chris, and Adam.
Mr. Ahman Johnson. I never knew this day would come. My name is Chris Down. I'm a fan of yours and all that. We're
Thank you,
both from
brother.
Mississippi. Well, technically, you're from Houston, Texas, right now. But my question is, well, technically, I got a lot, but I'll start off with the. Well, I remember watching Monday Night Raw back in 1997. You were with the Nation, and DOA came in. And my question is, and I don't know what was on camera, when was I believe your left knee blew out that time, and you had to miss the
Right.
Calgary Stampede. So when did you felt the trigger, well, on your left knee when it tore off?
Well, basically, when I came in the ring and DOA, one of them ran up to me and kind of bumped me a little bit on my knee. And that's when it kind of went out of socket.
Oh,
That's brutal.
So it went out of socket though when you were battling with one of the members of the DOA.
Yeah.
Okay then.
Mr. Johnson, honor to meet you. Like
You too,
Connor
brother.
said at the beginning of the show, you were my childhood, man.
Thank you, man.
Yours and Ron Simmons' feud in the 90s with Nation Domination was one of my favorite stories.
Thank you, brother.
One of my favorite matches of all time is the street fight that you and LOD had with the Nation at WrestleMania 13 in Chicago. Oh yeah, absolutely. What's the preparation going into that match? Because it was one of my favorite matches. What was your guys' all preparation for that match?
You know, for me, brother, you know how wide I am in the ring, and how crazy I can be in the ring. I didn't need no getting up. All they had to do was say we had a match. They got me going. But Animal Hawk had been in some street fight before, so they knew what was coming up.
Love it. Yeah, I love it.
all right. I want to do a little word association here. I'm gonna spit out a couple of names, and you just say the first thing that comes to mind. And by the way, honored to have you here. And basically, you're pretty much my childhood as well, and it's pretty exciting to have you here. You're probably one of the biggest guests we've had on the show, and
Thank you.
we appreciate you being here.
No problem.
But yes, thank you. And yes, I'm gonna go ahead and say some names, and you just say the first thing that comes to mind. All right, Owen Hart.
Who?
Owen Hart.
Great friend, great guy.
All right, Ron Simmons.
Had good matches, nothing to brag about.
All right, Dustin Rhodes. Go Dust.
A funny guy.
Stevie Ray.
Just my partner, man. Back in the day, we've been together for a while, man. Back in the days.
All right, D'Lo Brown.
Spam.
Yokozuna.
Heaviest. I don't know what.
Suge Knight.
Oh, want to be pimp, dog. He wasn't tough. He said he was. I met with him. He wasn't tough. He said he was.
Jim Cornette.
Oh,
Racist.
Ooh. All right, last one. Vince McMahon.
Um, an advertising genius.
I agree with that one. Thank you. Thank you for taking the time to answer that.
You're welcome, brother.
So my next question is about your Intercontinental Championship run. You are the first African American to hold the championship. Uh, this probably rarely happens, but if Vince McMahon came to you and said you're winning the Intercontinental Champion, and you can book all the feuds and you can pick who you want to feud with and how it is, what are some of the wrestlers that you wish you could have wrestled for that belt if you were given the opportunity?
I would have took Vader first, man, because
Vader.
Vader was a heavy hitter, and just like me, I mean, when we had our match, he came to me and he said, "Brother, I'm gonna lay him in there, and I'm gonna lay him in there hard." And I thought he was joking with me. I got in that ring, I found out he wasn't joking, so I turned it up and he turned it up.
Word.
All right. Okay. Well, my next question is to you, Mr. Ahman Johnson. Well, right now, I'm watching the International Incident, which is probably your first and only, well, main event in the company. How did it feel teaming up with Shawn Michaels and Psycho Sid against, Camp Cornette in a 6-man tag? I know you lost that night, but how did it feel being the main event?
Well, it felt okay. I mean,
It's good.
Shawn Michaels, which is he's gonna do his fancy high flying moves, and that's about it.
True.
And you bring me in when you need the power and
Right.
intensity.
Yeah, no, that was a great match, by the way. Another great classic. I
Thank you.
read into it. You actually went back to school and got your degree in criminology in
Yes.
Houston. Was that something you were always passionate about even before you started wrestling?
Well, I was, but I got a brother who's chief deputy of the police, and I got two sons who are law enforcement. And I don't know if that was my calling or not, but after hearing some of the stories and seeing what they do, I just changed my mind about doing it.
Hmm. That makes a lot of sense, though.
Yeah, I changed my mind about doing it after hearing it. Just from my brother who's a assistant chief of police. Hearing it from him and some of the horror stories, I decided it's not for me. I think my temper's a
Yeah.
little too short for that too.
All right, I have a true or false question here. True or false? You once played linebacker for the Dallas Cowboys.
I wouldn't say played, but yeah, I got picked up by the Cowboys
Oh,
at
interesting.
linebacker.
How was that? How was that whole time?
It was cool, man. That was you talking about a smooth operator. That whole locker room worked together, man. It was smooth. Nobody's talking crap behind anybody's back, not like in professional wrestling. You shouldn't have all that
Right.
soap opera stuff going on.
Interesting.
Uh, yeah. So I read that you started a wrestling school. Well, Booker T's reality of wrestling. Are you still a part of that?
No, I never was. I
Oh,
don't know
that's
who put that rumor out. I never was part of his reality wrestling.
Hmm.
that's interesting. That's
We
why
don't
I
see eye
said,
to eye, so it would
like,
have
there's a
never
lot of
worked out.
questions that like there's a lot of questions that I had, but I did want to research them and actually ask you. So, uh, anyone watching, don't believe everything you read on the internet. I'll go with another question. So you worked with WWE in the '90s, and then you worked with the WCW in 2000. What is the difference in that time period? Like, what was the main differences from
The
working with
biggest
Vince
difference to
McMahon?
me, the biggest difference to me was in WCW, they didn't complain, if you shot on or touch them with your pinky finger, they're going to go back and tell that you're too rough. And the thing was, when I was in WCW, I was kind of rough because I was out of shape. In WWF, I don't really remember it hurting nobody. It didn't hurt me first.
Mm.
All right, All right, this is going to be another injury question. In 1996, I was watching the match between you and Shawn Michaels against the Smoky Jones, and right at the end of the match, Ron Simmons, or back then Farouk Assad, came in, attacked you, and hurt you in the kidneys. And my question is, was the kidney injury a part of the storyline, or was it, real?
No, it wasn't part of the storyline at all. It was very legit. I hadn't even seen Ron, so I didn't know he was there. Otherwise I would have walked up to him and gave him his praise. But he said on a podcast that he was really jealous of me. And so he came out and kicked my kidney, man. He kicked it for real. He kicked it hard. I paid him back on this the street fight with the Road Warriors. I spun him through the table and his rib broke.
Get that receipt.
So a little more reality than that, and people know.
Wow.
Wow, yeah, that's crazy. So we talk about the history and the legacy that you've made, becoming the first African American Intercontinental Champion. I don't know if you continue watch pro wrestling today. Is there any other African American wrestlers out there that you see that you're happy for, you're impressed with, that you could see that are at some level but can achieve world championship level achievements and goals in pro wrestling?
Yeah, I was very happy with Bobby Lashley. I was very impressed and very happy with him. But the only thing about Bobby Lashley is he can change his voice, man. He doesn't sound rough enough. And he kind of talks like this, a little bit. But don't let that fool you, because the boy is bad from what I hear.
Right. All right. Well, can you tell us about your relationship, that if there ever was one, that you had with Vince Russo?
Vince Russo, I didn't get to know him too well, but Vince Russo was the one who brought me in WCW. And Vince Russo, when he was WWF, man, he was always cool, and I thought he wrote some great storylines. So I didn't understand the breakup.
Mm-hmm.
So my next question is, a lot of this Lex Luger gets the credit for body slamming Yokozuna a lot. Like, you never hear that you body slammed Yokozuna before him, I believe, and it gets talked about. Now I got to ask, how heavy was Yokozuna to slam? Because that guy was.
No, when Luger slammed, he was on like 400 something pounds. When I did it, he was in his 600s. So that makes a big difference. And Luger did kind of like it was more like a hip toss to me.
Yeah.
Where mine was more of a slam.
That's interesting, because my uncle went. He's seen Yokozuna, and it was the night you did it, I believe, and he said like the ground shook, like his chair shook when you body slammed him. So
yeah,
yeah, I wish I would have got to see Yokozuna wrestle.
It was amazing.
Yeah.
Oh, Michael? Oh.
Yeah.
Okay, let's see. So, who came up with the slogan, of yours, "You're going down"? Was it your idea or somebody else's?
I did. I was just telling him he's going down, and then the crowd got with it. So I was like, that'd be my new slogan. You're going down.
I wish there would be a good T-shirt one day, but never happened.
Oh yeah, that's what I got to do next. Make a T-shirt.
Yeah.
Be a high seller too. It's a great slogan too. So I'm a big fan of web series on YouTube. One of the series I watch is a series called Mythical Kitchen, but they also have a series on that called Last Meal, and I love to eat. And my question is to you, Mr. Ahmed, what's your favorite meal to eat? Because I'm all for food.
Woo, it's a tight one. My favorite meal, I believe, I would say barbecue.
Oh yeah.
Cause they do some big time barbecuing down here in Texas, brother. They barbecue
No doubt.
constantly.
Do you like the dry rub or you like the wetted rub on the barbecue?
I kind of like the wet rub.
Yeah, I'm the
I kind
same
of like
way.
that.
Yeah, I like the wet rub too. That's how I do my barbecues, wet rub.
Yeah, keep that meat nice and juicy.
Oh,
Well, off
absolutely.
the
No
bone.
doubt about it.
All right. Well, looking back, your time's going up and down the road. Who would you say is your favorite person to travel with?
My favorite person to travel with, I would say, was Savio and Rakishi.
Oh, nice. Any stories about that? About those two?
Um, there was just this one story. I don't know if I should tell it though. I don't want to get money in trouble. But oh, I'll tell you what the hell with it. I was in my room in Canada, and this beautiful girl came up to me and wanted to meet me, and you know, I invited her to the room, and she said, "Okay, she'll be there." So I get there, and I'm taking a shower and everything, and the girl showed up with Rakishi there. So Rakishi, I don't know what he was thinking that we were going double decker on this or what, but he cut off the lights. Rakishi cut off the lights, and then I look on the floor, and it's like a big ball moving on the floor. Somehow Yokozuna snuck in there in the dark and tried to be sneaky about it. But it's hard to be sneaky when you take up half the room. And so the
How the
girl
hell
just
would he
got
sneak
fed
around?
up. Yeah, the girl got fed up and said she'll see me later. But they was acting crazy, man.
Wow,
But just
that's a hell of a story.
a picture of Yokozuna crawling on the floor, man, trying to sneak in.
Oh man, that's hilarious. Thank you for that story.
Yeah, got a few with Owen too, man.
Yeah, we
Oh,
have
please tell one.
Oh, well, Owen, when I first got there, I was ablaze on fire. Everybody wanted me. Everybody wanted me to come to their shows and do interviews and this and other. But we was out there already in California at the hotel for WrestleMania, and my phone rings, and it's the Jay Leno office. So they tell me they like me to come in for an interview, and all that, and I was like, hey, no problem, that's great. So I go out the next night and buy me a nice suit, man, a nice chain, a nice little hat to go with it. And so I get dressed and I go downstairs because it's almost 9 o'clock, and waiting for the limo to pick me up for the Jay Leno show. Then after about 15 minutes, Owen comes out and like, I mean, where you going? Then Davey Boy comes out right behind me, and I said, I gotta go to Jay Leno's show tonight. I'm doing the Jay Leno, and Owen acts like he gets pissed off. He goes, "Man, how you gonna do Jay Leno? I've been here 14 years, and I haven't did Jay Leno." And I was like, "I don't know, brother."
Mhm.
And then they just kept her standing outside with me, which is very unusual. Then 9 o'clock hit, there was no limo.
uh,
And so I look at Dave and Owen, I'm like, man, they're supposed to be at 9 o'clock. And I said that. They both fell on the ground and started laughing their butt off. Come to find out there was never a Jay Leno show. Owen called my room and act like they were from Jay Leno. So I went and brought all the clothes and did all that stuff for nothing.
Wow, he was a master prankster.
So just
Oh
get
my
just
God.
get
Him and Davey
just
was
getting the
kings
rib,
of
huh?
pranks.
Getting the rib from Owen.
Oh yeah. If you get a rib from Owen and Davey, man, you got a rib. But they go all out for their rib. I mean, all
That's
out.
great.
Just like when I first got there, my very first match, it's a dark match, and I'm wrestling this kid. We're having a good ass match, getting off, man. And all of a sudden, my theme music comes on halfway during the match. So I'm like, well, maybe they're telling me to take it home, you know, early. So me and the kid, we took it home. And I get to the back, and Mike Rotonda's back there. I mean, red as fire. He's like, who cut that music on? Who
Huh?
got that music? And as soon as you say it, you see Davey and Owen walking out the music room. So Mike Connor called them both of them. He's like, which one of y'all? Somebody gonna have to ask you to dance on this. Which one of y'all cut that music on? And Owen said, Davey did it. And Davey said, no, Owen, you did it. So they know they found which one of them did it. But I think they got punished for it, though.
So
That is
so
that is
just going off of that. The news is that Kurt Hennig was a very big prankster. Did he ever do that to you? Did he ever rip you,
No,
or it was just Owen and Davey?
he never ripped me. Because the guys from my style, you know how much intensity I used to wrestle with, and how much, my intensity goes up. And my style, I believe some of the boys believed I was really that mean.
Mm.
And it wasn't, at least I was quiet. But they thought I was really that mean. And because I didn't go out with some of them, when they went out doing their little party and thing, and what they was partying with wasn't for me. So I turned a lot of them
Right.
down for going out to parties and stuff, and a lot of them took offense to that, saying, "Oh, he's a diva. He think he's better, and this, that, and the other." When that wasn't the case at all. It's just that if you're going to a party and I don't like what's going to be at your party, I'm not going.
Hmm.
And that's just it. I mean, it was just boys starting rumors and how that goes.
Yeah.
Yeah, we got a few questions in the comments. One was about Bret Hart. I mean, not Owen Hart. Um, there you go, Dustin Richard. I'd love a Owen story. What was it like working with that beauty, Owen Hart?
It was what now?
You kind of already answered it, but if you were, I'd love a Owen story. What was it like working with Owen Hart?
Owen was good to work with, man. He was good to work with. You got to be careful though, because when he gets in the ring, if he likes you, he'll start making jokes and doing
No,
crazy things in the ring, and you have to go with it and laugh it off. You know what I'm saying? Because he was a good dude, man.
let's see. Got another one. Do you remember any backstage fights?
Just when Brett hit Vince when
Hmm.
he got Calgary Stampede when they screwed him over.
Yeah.
Brett, yeah, Brett hitting Vince. That's the only fight I can remember having back there. But if you let D'Lo tell it, D'Lo claims he beat me up or something in the locker room. Number one, if D'Lo beat me in the locker room, the whole federation would know about it. Every dirt sheet, every iPod person, they would have known that D'Lo beat me up. So I don't know where he got this from. That's a second rumor that's
Hmm.
going around. It's not true.
Justin. Sounds like Justin's not a Cowboys fan. Boo, Cowboys.
My
Uh,
grandfather was a Dallas Cowboy fan.
did you ever work with Hannibal?
No, I never worked in Hannibal.
Uh, Here we go, another one, Michael. Almond Johnson, what is your favorite wrestling to work with, and what made you want to? Not really understand. Who's your favorite wrestler to work with in the wrestling business? I guess that's what he means.
Who's my favorite wrestler to wrestle?
Yeah, I guess that. Yeah, I think that's what he's meaning.
I would
Yeah.
say my favorite was Vader, man, because he was laying him in there, and he didn't mind taking it. So I think I have to say Vader.
That's a good answer.
I know you said you were Mid South, Josh Barnett. What do you think of Jerry Lawler?
I thought Jerry was okay, man. I mean, I never, say anything bad off the way to him, and he's one who gave me that in the NWA title. Well, I beat him in Memphis. I beat him. I stunned him like 10 times in a row, and I won the title in Memphis, the heavyweight title from Jerry Lawler.
Barbecue. Yeah, I was talking. Johnson, do you still wrestle, and what would be your dream match to wrestle that you haven't got to wrestle yet?
No, I don't still wrestle. I'm too old for that now, man. But if I had to wrestle somebody right now, I think it would be a good match and a good draw because our intensity is about the same, and he got some intensity too. I would say Brock Lesnar.
Oh, that'd be good.
Oh man, that would be a great match.
Yeah, me and Brock Lesnar, or even me and what's the dude's name? Bobby Lashley. So I think
That'd be good.
I think me and Brock will put on a show.
I believe that.
Anyone else want to go?
No, actually, I'm pretty well. Actually, I got another question. Any thoughts on Bruce Pritchard? Your experience with him?
Not really. I mean, Bruce. Well, speaking with Bruce was when Bruce come and tell us to do something, because he was really high up there with Vince. But I've never had anything bad with Bruce. No.
All right.
I guess I could ask. When you got into the wrestling business, was there any veterans in the wrestling business you pretty much just looked up to, and if there's advice you needed, you would ask them?
I don't know if you guys remember. This is back in the days in Mid South. I used to look up to Mad Dog Bud Sawyer.
Oh yeah.
And Nikita Koloff.
Yep.
Nikita Koloff. Those are two I look
Yep.
up to when it comes to wrestling. And anybody today that when I got in there, when I first got there, man, I showed up at the arena and I was doing the dark match because I wasn't part of WWF yet. So they do a dark match first to see how the crowd responds to you. So I come out and the crowd was just screaming, man, and yelling on their feet. But when I first got there, not one guy spoke to me, said hi, permission you to the WWF or nothing, man. They just looked at me, especially after my match. So we had the dark match, and during the dark match, we tore the house down. And now they got to follow this. You have a neck. I feel sorry for you. But they had to follow this. And I think there was a lot of jealousy from the boys about me because I hadn't even been there a year, and I was up for the title shot already. When you got people like Ron Simmons and Common, D-Lo, they've been there for 10 or more years and didn't get a shot. So that started instant jealousy with me and the Nation Domination in the locker room. I mean, it was just instant jealousy. And but some of the guys were pretty cool, man.
Wow.
Here's one more comment. Brenda, Alman, do you ever go to any wrestling conventions so we can meet you?
Yeah, I've been doing a lot of them lately, man. Where's this person at?
I believe Tennessee.
I don't know if I have anything coming up in Tennessee yet, but I played my college ball in Tennessee, so I know a little bit about Tennessee.
I mean, that's where I'm at. I'm in Clarksville, Tennessee, about 45 minutes west of Nashville. Yeah, so
I know you've spoken a lot about the Mid South. Actually, trying to be a wrestler, and I'm a wrestling referee. I don't know if you know who Johnny Dotson is, or Derek King, or
I've heard Derek King before.
King Cobra. There's, I know a lot of wrestlers. People wouldn't think I would know, just by watching wrestling a lot of years. If someone's trying to get into the business, referee, wrestler, what's some advice that you would give them?
First of all, find a good school. They're going to be expensive, but find a good school to go to. And work on your athleticism big time. I mean, sometimes everybody can't impress them with their looks. Some people have to be just outstanding athletes. So, I mean, hit the weight room, do a little, agility drills, get yourself more athletically inclined, and give it a shot, brother. They have open tryouts, so give it a shot.
Let me see. Oh, geez, I got this question, but I forgot already.
There's one right here. Do you watch AEW?
No, not really. I've watched it a few times, but not really.
What was that?
Let me see. Well, I don't know. Let me see. My final question is: besides wrestling, have you ever acted, like acting on the TV role or big screen? Because rumor has it you were on Walker Texas Ranger. Is that true?
Right. And I just got done with MC Hammer's. If you can watch it on YouTube, MC Hammer's Too Legit. I play Suge Knight. They
Yeah.
got me playing
Yeah.
the role of Suge Knight. So yeah, it's called Too Legit, and you can see it on YouTube now, I believe.
Impressive.
That's cool.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I've done a few movies, man. That Witness to Execution, Point Man. Um, yeah, I got the other one. I've done like 5 or 6 movies already.
That's awesome.
Nice.
Yeah, when Chuck Norris kicked me, man, he must have slipped something because he kicked me for real. In my stomach, man. I hit the wall behind me and put a little hole in the wall, but man, that kick was stiff.
Is it true
Yeah.
that behind his beard there's another fist?
No.
Another what?
Another fist?
I don't know.
The Chuck Norris jokes never get old.
No, absolutely not.
Oh, Chuck. He was a good dude, man. We was when I got there, he found out my name was Norris too. So he asked me, hey man, play a joke with me. I'm gonna tell people you're my long lost son. And you just play along. So we're walking through the dressing room and everything. He said, hey, I want everybody to meet my son. Tony Norris. And they were like, no. He said, give me your driver's license. Show him your driver's license. And it said Tony Norris, so someone started to believe it. But Chuck Norris was a good ribber too, man. He pulled some good ribs.
Wow.
Anyone else?
Nah, I got all my questions out.
Well, we
something
thank
I
you.
did and nobody talks about was my time in the military.
Well,
Actually, I
yeah,
was
I
going
heard
to ask
about
that, but I didn't want to touch that. I didn't know if you
thought-
want to
yeah,
talk
we figured that
about
was a
it.
sensitive subject.
I'm all cool. Whatever you want to ask me. I'm open book.
All right. Well, you
Well-
joined the military and you were discharged for putting hands on the captain. Now, what happened
Right.
with all that?
I went to Stockade. They locked my butt in Stockade, which was the best thing can happen to you because they treat you like gold in there. But I had to go to Stockade for 3 or 4 different charges, stemming from that one event. And
Wow. Oh, go ahead.
And just that's all it was. Dog was him giving me an order that I didn't agree with, and then he started cussing like he was a badass. So I just showed him who the real badass was.
Right.
And I was going to ask, what was the highest ranking you got in military?
Sergeant.
Okay,
They wanted me to be they wanted me to be a drill sergeant, but I just didn't want to do it, man. I was scared people enough. I didn't have to put on a drill sergeant uniform to do it.
I guess I'll go with the final question. If you could have one more match, I believe someone already asked this, but if you could come back for one match, who'd you like to go against? It could be against anybody.
If I can come up with one match, I would say I'd like to see what happened between me and Shawn Michaels and that belt that he tried to keep away from me.
Yeah, the world champion.
Nice.
Yeah,
Nice.
yeah. I read
Yeah,
somewhere.
he even went as far from what I heard, and I didn't hear this myself. Somebody came and told me that he went as far as to tell Vince that America wasn't ready for a black champion.
Damn.
You see that?
Yeah, that
That America wasn't ready for a black champion. But Vince didn't
Ain't that
listen
a
to him.
bitch?
Yeah, Vince
yeah.
didn't listen to him though.
Yeah, that seems. Of course, I wasn't around back then. That seems like the Golden Boy, Shawn Michaels
Oh,
was.
he was, man. He was Vince's gleam in his eye.
Hmm.
Or as some people call him, the leader of the new generation back in '96.
Yeah, he was just a big bullshitter, man. He really was.
I believe it.
Well, yeah, we thank you for being on. It was a pleasure to have you on here. As I think Mr. Jacobs said, or Adam, that you're one of the biggest things that we've had on here. We've had Sabu and a few others, but
Oh
from the
yeah.
old school days, you're one of the biggest things we've had on here. And we thank you for taking the time to come on here and let us talk about wrestling with you.
Okay. Well, you guys got need some numbers, man. There's some numbers I can give you. I'll call them after I give them to you first. So I can give you like Sabio Vega, Coco Beware, Tito Santana, some more people you have on the show if you want to.
Yeah,
Great.
we're
That'd
open
be
to
awesome. Yeah.
yeah, we're open to having anyone on here in the wrestling world. So yeah, we would definitely appreciate that.
All right.
Is
Well,
there is
go
there
ahead.
any where can everyone follow you? Do you have any social media people can follow you on or?
I just started Instagram, man. So they can reach me on the Instagram. I just started it.
Oh, I'll put that in the description for everyone can check out here shortly for the audience can see. Uh, yeah, yeah, we'd love to have Coco Beware
Okay.
as
Yeah.
well.
Just when we get off, give me your number and I'll call and let you know. You know, expecting a call from you.
All right, man. Thank you.
No
Yeah, thank
problem.
you for coming on and taking the time out of your night now.
That's okay.
On.
That was my fault for being late.
No, you're fine, man. We've had
Oh,
You're
you're
good,
good.
man.
You're
You're
good.
good.
we've had far worse with
Yeah.
people who are
Yeah.
supposed to be credible. Just Incredible. I don't know if you know who that is.
Just incredible. I've heard of him.
Yeah, he's not someone I would recommend doing business with. Just put it that way.
Oh yeah.
Uh, yeah, but you actually showed up. So
Oh yes, sir.
yeah, yeah,
I try to keep my
uh,
word.
yeah. A lot of our conversations, you were straightforward, kept everything as you said. Uh, yeah, we appreciate that.
Okay. I got one more question to answer that people always ask me when they know about my military career because I graduated most distinguished undergraduate. That's number one in the military, over 2,000 soldiers. I graduated number one. But they always ask me what was more special to me, and I would say the Intercontinental and being the first undergraduate was about the same. It was about the same.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Well, again, thank you for service as well too. So
Thank you,
Yeah.
brother.
We really appreciate it, man. We appreciate you being here and just, letting us pick your brain, man. We really appreciate it.
Hey, brother, anytime I'll be back, man. Just let me know.
Yeah, we'll definitely be in touch. To have you back on again.
Definitely.
See you
I'll definitely
later,
come back.
Mr. Allman Johnson.
Thank you, brother.
thank you, Mr. Sir. Thank you.
Thank you.
All right, you take care, brother.
All right. Y'all take it easy. Hey, send me your number so I can send it to Sabio Vega and them and Coco
All
Oh
Beware.
yeah, Connor, that's on
Yeah.
you.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, brother. I'll see y'all later.
All right.
All right.
All right, man.
Thank you,
Take
Mr.
care.
Johnson.
Bye bye.
All right. Thanks for coming.
I know how to shut this down.
Oh, thank you.
Did he? I think he figured it out.
I think so. Man, what an interview. That was awesome.
Oh yeah, no,
Yeah,
awesome
really
talking to him. Awesome.
It was indeed a good interview.
Yeah, there's a lot of things I didn't know about, and things I thought I knew that wasn't true. When I talked about the reality of wrestling, someone put that on their. I believe it was actually Dave Meltzer's website out of our websites that I seen
Oh,
that
see,
on.
see, you can't listen to Dave Meltzer, man. You can't.
I guess he's.
He might have just closed his laptop without logging out.
I'm just gonna.
You want to just get out and come back in? So, oh, okay. There he goes.
Oh,
What
There we
yeah.
go.
he
There
might
we
be
go.
the realest dude we've ever met on here. I like
Man,
him.
he is so
I-
he's so cool, man.
I definitely
He's
want
cool.
him back on here because he just seems like such a down to earth guy, man.
He is now
Well,
a friend
yeah.
of AZ.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yep,
Yep.
he's
Thanks. Let me say this though, but thanks to this guy, well, and also letting him know about AZ, see if he wants to be interviewed, I recommend the AZ podcast.
yeah,
Right?
yeah. This was because of Chris. Oh, shoot. He was the one to reach out to him and everything, and I got all this started. So
Now,
Kudos.
yeah, yeah, yeah. But anyway, I know I said it once and I'll say it again. I know we're 10 minutes late, but I'll say it anyway. It's Wednesday night. We all know what that means. Take it away, Connor. It's number 200.
yep, I've taken it away for. No, we haven't been on here for 200 episodes. We started in 2021 for this podcast, so
Well, I know. I just said it's the 200 Dynamite episode. But still.
yeah, it's been a wild ride for AEW. 200 episodes, and he's still on.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
don't know. I don't know.
He'll figure it out.
I think he did close his lap. Then I don't know. Yeah, we're on with the AEW Dynamite. Dynamite 200. Got a double main event tonight. Got the show and we had an interview. I wanted to make this a special occasion because 200 episodes is a big deal. Especially a lot of people said that AEW wouldn't last a year. I remember Ace Austin seeing him at an independent show, and we said that he would be good in AEW, Ace Elite Wrestling, AEW, Ace Elite Wrestling. He said that he didn't think that AEW would last a year. Just to see.
Is Ace
How
Austin,
wrong was he?
A lot of
is Ace
people was
Austin
wrong.
still with Impact Wrestling?
Yeah. Yeah, I like Ace Austin.
And also, and just in case, I know EPW is probably going to get mad at me when I say this, but Ace Austin and I think his name is Chris Bay will be making their EPW appearance in Boonville, Mississippi this Saturday night.
Yeah. Yeah, we're
It's
on
funny
to-
because when I was just in home in Chicago, and two of my buddies, I guess I could call them WWE marks. Love the guys to death, but when I told them that I do this podcast and I'm a fan of AEW, of course they tease me. They're like, "Oh, so you're a fan of not making money?" And I was like, "They're doing pretty well for a company that started in 2019 and still going." So
Right.
So they kept giving me crap, but I kept telling them, like, "Hey, listen, you guys can enjoy what you watch. I can enjoy what I watch. We don't have to crap on another company." And I told them that. So
And yeah, and Adam, speaking of Clarksville, Tennessee, 2 weeks from tonight, we all know AEW will be making their only Tennessee appearance in
Yep.
Nashville.
Yeah, 2 people I know will be there.
But now, and I know I shouldn't ask this since we're on the air, but as soon as we get off the air, who's going to run the show in 2 weeks? We'll find out.
Find out soon.
Ooh.
and actually, I think this is the second time they'll be in Nashville.
Oh, did you see that lion
So,
salt?
because it was originally after the first show that I went to a few years back is when Connor messaged me about being on this podcast.
Yeah,
You mean February 16, 2022?
Yeah, me and
Or
Chris.
November 19, 2019?
It was, I think
It was
February 20
It was the February show.
Yeah, because it was
I was there too.
because it was leading up to Revolution 2022.
Yeah.
That's when the dog collar match.
Yeah, because we were all predicting what match CM Punk would challenge MJF to, and a lot of people were saying steel cage, all this stuff. But then as soon as he pulled out the dog collar, like me and my two friends there just lost it. We're like, oh my god, yes, a dog collar match.
We haven't
I
seen
do
a
remember
dog
that.
collar match since Mr. Brody Lee's final match in AEW. May he rest in peace.
This is their third time coming to Nashville. They went in 2019. I've been to all of them. They've been when they came to Nashville. Yeah, I was watching. So the opening match we got is Chris Jericho and Takeshita versus Sammy and Garcia. And Jericho did the lion salt. His knee hit Daniel Garcia right down low.
It didn't look pretty.
I'm not a big Speaking of Chris Jericho, though, I know he's wrestling right now, but in about 3 months from now, I'll be headed straight to see him in Memphis, Tennessee, with his band Fozzy.
Oh, that was good.
Oh yeah, you did get some tickets. I forgot about that.
Yeah, we me and Adam will be at AEW Nashville. I possibly might be going to Collision too. That same week in Kentucky. I don't know yet.
Where's that one in Kentucky? With Louisville?
Lexington,
right?
Lexington, gotcha.
At the Ropes Arena.
I'm gonna try to go. I don't know yet.
Were you still
We'll be too excited from Wednesday. Who knows?
Y'all know Wednesday and Saturday nights are both live, unless some have been taped in Canada or UK.
Yeah, which is interesting is the go home episode for All In is Dynamite and Collision is gonna be taped together. So I don't know how that's gonna go. Which they've been in the CM Punk and Elite and has been in the same arena before for Forbidden Doors, so it's not like they can't do the same thing. But
right.
Oh, and the Elite signed new contracts today. That's the big news.
That's good news.
Well, not thanks to, more like thanks to. I don't know who sent the message. Was it Adam or Lane? I forgot.
Lane did.
About what?
The re-signing.
Oh yeah, he did.
Yeah, it was Lane. Yeah.
Well, I lost track.
That's really good news, though. I'm glad they re-signed.
And I guess they retained their EVP status as well.
Yeah, they're still labeled as.
Has anyone seen? Well, I know this is maybe off the AEW books, but has anyone seen the new Cody Rhodes documentary?
I knew that was coming.
Yeah, I watched it last night.
I heard about it.
Ooh.
It's really good. It's well done. I have to say, it's well done.
I'm glad they got that. I'm pretty sure Tony Khan's seen that documentary. He's like, I gotta get to eat some. You got it done right there, because
the Bucks made an appearance in the documentary. That was pretty awesome.
Yeah, they used some BTE footage. Named Triple H called AEW a secondary company, and I don't agree with that because, of course, he's going to say that because it's not WWE. True. He has to say that.
He just said it on TV.
But I recommend watching it though. It was a pretty good documentary and well done, well shot.
Yeah, but I'm pretty sure Tony Khan was like, "I'm sick of this. I'm getting them signed back ASAP. We're not gonna have an Elite documentary on Peacock."
Oh, Connor has some difficulties there. It happens. Oh, Don Callis, son of a bitch.
And I think Chris Jericho said the F-bomb on TV.
Well, he sure did.
And I don't know if he said it or they bleeped it out. Tony Khan. Oh, sorry, my bad.
So is Jericho pretty much destroying the Jericho Appreciation Society? I mean, what's going on? He looks like a robot talking, man. That's weird.
He is
Wow.
he. I don't know if he's nervous or just doesn't know what he's
He's
talking
just-
about.
He's just awkward, but
He's
it's
nervous.
fine. It's just how he is.
Who are we talking
Right.
about?
I remember,
Tony
I
Khan.
remember when John Moxley almost joined.
He was kind of in robot mode, sitting just staring into the camera.
When was this? Like, was he just on TV?
Yeah.
I remember
Has the
when
first match
AEW
ended yet, or is it still
Dynamite
going on?
first appeared in South Haven.
No, the first match is over.
Who won?
I
Jericho
think
and,
Jericho. Yeah.
I've seen Don Callis had the baseball bat and hit. He hit one of them. I seen. Actually, it was Ahmed Johnson that called me. He's really for real about sending me those numbers. So
That's awesome. What a class act, man. Class act.
got a little video package
Yeah.
from Dynamite. Blood and guts. It's hard not to show CM Punk on this. And it's the moment I was talking about a few minutes ago.
Man, I love it when Jim Ross says it. You know, it's Wednesday night, and you know what that means.
Yeah. This is giving me goosebumps.
Yeah, I love it.
That's really cool.
That was well done.
That was a really cool package.
So what did you guys think about the first match?
Which is Sammy Guevara versus Cody Rhodes.
No, the last match that just happened on this show.
Oh, you mean the tag?
It was actually a pretty decent match. The ending was kind of confusing, but it was a decent match.
We were talking about it last night on AZ Canada, but they're teasing Jericho and Will Ospreay for All In. Jericho's going to turn on. He's playing Don Callis, or Don Callis is playing Jericho. And you know how Don Callis was in Will Ospreay's corner for Forbidden Door.
Right.
So it's probably going to be Will Ospreay managed by Don Callis going against Jericho into this feud. Someone's going to turn on someone. I'm leaning towards Jericho playing Don Callis and all this.
Right. And I mean, you have a good point. I mean, somebody's playing somebody. It's just who is playing who. You know.
I feel like it's Jericho because he's done portrayed everyone to JAS. Jake Hager. He just beat Sammy and Daniel Garcia.
He gave Garcia the Judas effect. I mean, a real stiff one too.
Technically, I don't know. Don Callis, he may be the former Jackal, the virus of Extreme Wrestling, and the former vice president of Impact Wrestling. But oof, I can't tell if he's going to be playing who again in AEW.
I remember he represented the network in ECW also. I remember that.
Well, he was known as the Cyrus the Virus in ECW. That's why I call him the Virus.
I'm saying towards the end of ECW, he was kind of he represented the network.
Along with Vince
TNN.
Russo and with this other guy. What's his name? Ed Ferrandez?
Ferrara. Yeah, Ed Ferrara.
Yeah. I wonder when, and by the way, and I know AEW is probably going to be hearing this right now, but whatever you guys do not put Vince Russo in the producer box.
For AEW?
Yes.
No,
No.
I wanted to see the Dark Side of the Ring last night, but I don't know. I don't get Vice. It was the Bash at the Beach 2000 when it's kind of similar to the CMFTR thing, but
Yeah.
in its own way.
It's actually a really good episode.
Yeah, I watched the WCW, the Monday Night Wars documentary, and that was one of the. Here we go, Jericho.
What did Daddy Magic just say?
You're not the JAS without Jericho, so how are you gonna have JAS versus the Don Callis family?
Right.
It's no longer an appreciation. If Jericho's not in it, then how's it the JAS?
Exactly.
Oh boy, here we
get that.
go.
It kind of makes that a moot point, I guess you can say.
Or if they're all playing into that, and Jericho knows, like they all know what they're doing. They're just setting up Don Callis, and they're going to destroy his whole group before it even gets started.
That would be nice though. I would love to see Don Callis get his.
And then Don Callis has Will Ospreay, and he's got Nakeshita, and then he gets Aussie Open, and then that's how we get Jericho and Ospreay at All In.
That's not bad booking at all, Connor.
No, I don't know this. I don't know if it's gonna. Now this is one of the segments I've been looking forward to, probably on the entire show. It's not. I don't know if it's not really a match. It's just Jack Perry and Jerry Lynn face to face. It's not really a match, but there's been some rumors that RVD is going to be at All In.
Oh, that'd be awesome.
So,
Rob Van Dam versus Jack Perry.
so could we?
I read about that too.
That'd be sick.
Could we see some ECW originals tonight to help out Jerry Lynn?
Tommy Dreamer coming through. That'd be cool.
There's a lot of them still active. Bubba Ray, we've seen Sabu in AEW. Bully Ray, whatever, RVD. Technically, Taz is he could lay out Jungle Boy if he wanted to.
Right.
Is this going to be an actual match or a fight?
Jerry.
Oh, here we go.
Now Jerry Lynn's been on AEW. He's a producer, but he's never really been in like a storyline. But he's like broken up fights, and This is the first time he's actually, besides Ring of Honor stuff.
Well, he doesn't have any gear on, so apparently it's not a match.
You agreed to it. Child abuse. You agreed to it last week.
What's he have planned? He has something planned. Jerry has something planned.
I swear if RVD sits to come out.
Oh boy, here we go. I'm not saying it.
Oh, shit.
Okay.
I swear.
Who's going to be taking his place? Oh, snap. Oh, snap.
Their chat name. What?
Yes!
RVD.
Let's go!
Let's do this. Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
What the?
This is awesome.
Oh, they're using his old ECW music.
Yeah, he is.
That's awesome.
Oh my god.
Oh, holy.
Hell yeah, man.
Man,
My
look at
favorite
RVD.
stoner.
He's still in great shape.
Jungle Boy, you've messed up.
Dude. His arms are jacked.
As long as Katie
You're
Forbes
not
isn't
kidding,
out,
man. He is huge, dude.
as long as Katie Forbes isn't with him, we're fine. I like Katie Forbes, but
I like Katie.
I want to see the series, the ECW RVD and AEW. Now, if
Will
RVD
RVD become FTW?
now I want to see RVD and Darby because Jeff Hardy and Darby hits on the same levels as RVD and Darby would. Because
Yeah.
RVD and Jeff Hardy similar in a lot of ways because they're very reckless. But the whole effing show was in AEW.
But think about this: how much would it piss Taz off if RVD got that title?
Because weren't they feuding for that title? in
They
ECW?
feuded for a while. They feuded for a long time.
Yeah, he's
Jerry
pretty
Lynn and
now.
RVD had some really good bangers for the ECW television title.
Yes, I remember one of the last matches they had. I think it was Jerry got knocked out.
And the fans are behind RVD. Like, they were chanting his name before he even came out.
Man, this is awesome.
So RVD's still over in 2020. He'll probably always be over. No
Oh,
matter where.
oh,
The whole effing show.
Oh, he came back out. You're lucky. He's
Almost
still,
did the Van Daminator on him.
RVD's legs are still going. You see that?
Look at us sitting with the fans.
Oh, God. Yeah,
This
we're
is
going through
great. This is great.
he can't touch a fan, can he?
He already did.
Well,
Unless he had
I thought
permission.
AEW had new sets of rules now.
Unless he had permission. Because you can do stuff if you have permission. Fans are behind RVD. And the arena's packed. I don't see an empty seat.
No, it looks full.
This was the only. I know you probably could have Tommy Dreamer or Bully Ray, but RVD is probably like. He's probably one of the most.
If I was still living in Tampa, I probably would be at this show tonight.
Yeah. We got a Hako Shida video package. That was a huge moment right there. Like, growing up, Jeff Hardy, I always liked Jeff Hardy, but like I used to color my hair the colors of Jeff Hardy. Like I do green hair or purple hair, or I'd wear the sleeves, wear the necklace, everything of Jeff Hardy on Halloween. But besides Jeff Hardy, I really liked RVD. And I hated when they would go against each other, Jeff Hardy and RVD, because I liked them both and I didn't want either of them to lose.
Right.
So I hated watching the matches against each other. Like I would refuse to watch them. They'll teaming up maybe, but I never wanted to watch them go against each other because I liked them both.
I think one of the best things about them going against each other was that they brought the best out of each other.
Like years later, when I got older, I ended up watching a lot of their matches together, and they're really, really good matches. Both of them are very reckless with their moves. Like Jeff Hardy.
Oh yeah, they can be very reckless.
Jeff Hardy's a daredevil, and RVD is nothing less. You know, he's right up there with Jeff Hardy, and they put on a lot of good matches. So this is seeing RVD in AEW is bringing me back to my childhood.
It's pretty surreal. It's awesome.
So we've had Taz, Jerry Lynn, RVD. Raven was on AEW, but he was in the crowd.
Yeah.
He wasn't actually on the show, but if RVD is going to be all in, that's going to be huge.
That'd be awesome.
RVD as FTW? Oh boy.
Well, I mean, think about that. Think about how much that would piss Taz off, man.
Mid-South local wrestling show, sorry. Considering Vince McMahon's home was raided today by federal agents, I don't see headlines saying Tony Khan's house is being raided. WWE has too much drama and too much baggage.
I agree with that.
I
do agree with you right there.
And it was actually July 19th that he got subpoenaed.
I don't see how they kept him on the board or anything.
Oh, he muscled his way back. So.
Oh yeah.
But now since he's not the owner, I don't know, but like that guy who he's with on ESPN, it felt like he could care less if he got arrested or anything.
He couldn't. He didn't care at all.
Oh, he didn't care. He could have committed murder and he wouldn't care. He still wanted Mr. McMahon a part of it. I'm curious to see what the main event's going to be tonight because I thought hopefully the women's main event.
They said it's the women's match.
Oh, the women have the main event. Awesome.
Definitely with a lot of the stuff going on with them, especially on what does the IWC stand for? Internet Wrestling Fans.
Internet Wrestling Community.
Like
Yeah.
Yeah, there is some booking problems in with the women's division AEW, but I don't claim to be in the IWC. I don't.
I don't know. I think the internet wrestling community can be pretty toxic a lot. So, you know.
Hey, you like AEW? No, I like AEW.
Right.
This match's gonna be. If Moxley doesn't bleed in this match, it's gonna be. I'm gonna be shocked if he doesn't bleed in this match.
I'm pretty sure he's going to be busted open within the first 5 minutes. I'm predicting.
5 minutes, yep.
That was a good move. Oh, Penta's owning both of them right now. Oh, a spear by Trent. But yeah, the woman definitely deserves a lot. Since a lot of the stuff been going, like on Twitter at least, they definitely need to be in a lot of bigger matches. I'm glad they're getting the main event because Tony Storm and Sheeta can go in the ring. We've seen who was last year's Holiday Bash. Jamie Hayter and Sheeta had a really good match, and it got them over the 1 million mark, I believe. I could be wrong. Oh, help! There's a dent in that trash can from John Moxley's head. I like how they're not using a lot of AEW originals, like in this match, Moxley, Trent, and Penta.
Yeah.
I seen someone say that they wanted Cutter. That they wanted Brandy Rhodes to be on tonight for AEW's tournament.
No. I've heard that. I've saw that too.
Oh boy!
I really like if they're going to bring anyone. Well, speaking of AEW Fight Forever, this is a weapon in AEW Fight Forever that Moxley's bringing out. I use this weapon. I use this weapon to win a lot of matches. Barbed wire.
Oh, it's gotta hurt.
I see a table out there. Ooh,
Who's going through it?
backstabber.
Oh,
John's not bleeding yet. I'm surprised.
me too. That's a shock.
Oh, you sick son of a bitch. As a brother Jim Ross would say. Everyone acts like Jim Ross's entire AEW run has been bad, but when AEW first started, he was pretty on point.
I enjoyed JR on the mic. He's not what he used to be as far as the Attitude Era, but hey, you know, I'm glad he's there.
Oh, on the barbed wire.
No. Oh, man.
When AEW first started, he was a little bit like his old self. Remember when MJF gave Cody 10 lashes, and then at the end, MJF low blowed Cody. And then he said, "You son of a bitch."
Ah, son of a bitch.
But when the pandemic happened, he started to. I wouldn't say lose touch for wrestling, but it's just for him. He's always used to a crowd being there.
I mean, and you got to think about this too. JR has had a lot of things going on in his personal life, so you know you have to take that into account also. And you know,
Man, I'll always respect Jim Ross. You know, even if he's not up to par like he used to be, he's earned the respect to. You know, he is older and he has health issues and personal issues. I know his wife passed away.
yeah.
I'll never criticize Jim Ross. I'm just glad that he got to be in AEW because he has commentated some pretty good matches in AEW. So, yeah, Trent's bleeding first, actually.
Oh man, that's a surprise.
I think Mox might be bleeding on his back though.
Oh boy.
Let's go, Sammy. Jerry Lynn,
Jerry Lynn.
ECW. Oh, suplex onto both tables.
Oh man.
Oh,
Trent's
man.
just bleeding all over Moxley. What was that?
Oh, it's getting
He did RVD.
her.
The interview with Ahmed Johnson was good. I didn't make that same mistake again, like Derek Rowan. If you know what I mean.
Yeah, I know exactly what you mean, Connor.
Yeah, it was a really good interview. Probably one of our best interviews. Who he brought up stuff that we were too afraid to ask.
Yeah, that was one of the best interviews we've done.
Yeah, it is true that his house got raided.
Really
It's not a surprise, though. It's not really a surprise.
No, it happened. I seen it on. I seen.
I
Fox
was
News
expecting that to happen a year ago.
Everything's coming. I swear, like that guy. It was an interview on ESPN that he had with that Endeavor guy that bought him, and he could care less what Vince McMahon did. Like he could have.
He doesn't.
He could have caused World War III, and he would have still be on Vince's side. That's scary.
Hey, the dollar bill is a powerful thing.
I mean, it's not like Vince McMahon is giving any credible to the company. I don't know. Vince McMahon had good ideas back in the day, but
Yeah. You guys heard about Pee Wee Herman passed away?
yeah, I heard about that.
Yeah.
And the Memphis wrestling star Adrian Street.
Yeah, I heard about
I didn't
it.
know Adrian Street passed away. That's sad.
I don't really know who he is, but I've seen it.
Yeah, I was
he
sad
Adrian-
when
Yeah,
Paul
Adrian
Rubens
Street. He's
passed,
kind of
the
like
guy
a
who beat me.
forerunner. He's not the forerunner of Gold Dust, I guess you can say.
Well, he's more like, he dresses up as a woman. Well, not dresses up, just looks like a woman with makeup and all that. And don't worry, he's still a guy. It's just
Yeah, so I'm saying like the
gimmick.
character is kind of a forerunner of Gold Dust.
Or what do they call it? The pre-Goldust era.
This is
He's still a
awesome.
guy.
This is awesome. I agree, P-Dog.
This is definitely going to be one hell of an anything goes match.
Someone's got a secret admirer on here in the chat.
Someone's bleeding. Is that one of the rules of AEW? No bleeding in the match or something?
Well, they can't just bleed in the crowd because that if a fan touched their blood, I guess.
Yeah,
You can't
that makes sense.
You can't throw weapons in the crowd, which you don't want anyone getting hit with the weapon because it'd be a big lawsuit.
Yeah, nobody needs that.
Like that's reasonable things that you would. But they can still go out. They can still do stuff, but they just have to get permission, I guess.
Right. I mean, they're reasonable. It's pretty reasonable rules. I mean, it's not too outlandish.
No, WWE, you probably won't do anything like what they're doing.
Oh boy, here.
It's basically just to have a little bit more structure, a little bit.
Yeah, more control.
Trent and Penta was working together for a little bit. I like they brought back the tunnels tonight.
Yeah. I do too.
Now, if this was a WWE thing, they're gonna bring back.
Oh no!
Like I hate every time they do a SmackDown special and they never bring back the fist.
Oh, that's got
Yeah, the fist with the oval set.
Oh, Canadian destroy. Trent looks like. I hope he's okay.
Jeez,
That did not look good.
he looks beat the hell up right about now.
Phantom. Oh, never mind. Another spear.
Good Lord.
Tables being
Good
broken.
Lord, these guys are just beating the hell out of each other.
As
Penta,
the
I love it.
Patrick Star would say, "Do it again. I wasn't looking."
Canadian Destroyer through the table, and then a spear through the table. This is
Oh
awesome.
man.
It's like the pounce that John Moxley did to Penta.
I don't know who's going to win this. Penta, Lucha Bros won last week.
Oh no, what's in the bag?
They can
What's
kind
in
of go
the
either
bag?
way right now.
I kind of want to see Trent win
Yeah, it'd be nice to see Trent get a singles win.
because he
Yeah.
loses altogether a lot. Tax. How are you not bleeding yet, Moxley?
That's what I'm thinking. He hasn't bled
Exactly.
yet.
Trent's bleeding. I wouldn't think he'd be the first one bleeding. Now, you can't really tell if Penta's bleeding unless he bleeds on his arms or
Oh,
you're not getting that.
jeez.
Yeah, you're probably going through the tax, Moxley.
Oh man. Tax man. Oh man. That just makes me cringe man, every time I see the tax.
Nope.
Power drive. Oh,
No!
Right on the head, I think.
Oh, jeez.
Oh, he kicked out.
I could have that looked like it was going to go for 3.
Oh,
Get that
jeez.
right, Jazz. And a car right on the tax.
Damn.
Whoop.
That's a human being.
Oh, come on, Trent.
Not
Damn
this
it.
one too. Wait a minute.
RKO out of nowhere.
Oh, he learned that from his
Oh.
friend. He learned that from his friend Randy.
Where's Cam?
Oh, go. Count.
Randy.
1, 2. Damn.
Oh,
So close.
that's gotta hurt.
So
Honest.
close.
Oh my
Good
God.
Lord, this is just
No.
brutal. This match is brutal and
Good thing
awesome at
there's
the
not
same
any-
time.
There's good thing there's not even nail or thumbtacks on their heads that'll totally penetrate the skull pretty good.
Everyone's got
Oh my
tax.
God.
Everyone's
Oh
got-
my God.
I don't know if Trent's got any tax, but I know Penta and Moxley does. Oh, Moxley's got, well, on his backside. I bet that has to hurt like hell.
It's in his butt.
That
Oh,
has to hurt like
man.
hell. That is not comfortable.
The worst part is picking them out. That's the worst part.
I remember when Jericho at the Extreme Rules, him and Moxley, and them showing like one by one, them picking the tax out of Jericho's arm.
Ugh. Jeez. Oh my God.
Like double teaming on.
Oh jeez.
Why don't you
They're
two
like
work
slapping
together?
each other. They go, "What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up?"
They are just killing each other, man. What the
Oh
hell?
boy.
Oh my God.
I don't think Trent's gonna win, but
I'd like to
Yeah.
see him win.
he's getting double teamed right now.
I hope John Moxley doesn't unmask Penta tonight.
Come on, Penta.
Oh no! No! Paradigm! Shift!
Look at all the carnage in that ring. The mess. Oh, that is
No!
sick.
No!
Come on, Trent, get up, get up, get up.
Yeah! That's what I'm talking about.
Penny,
Oh, baby.
1, 2. He did it.
Oh.
Yeah, Trent. Good
Sorry,
steal,
fellas.
buddy. Good singles win for Trent.
So that was a spoiler.
Yeah, no,
Wow.
I'm still delayed. Yeah.
Did has Trent won on everyone's end now?
Yep.
Yeah.
Trent needed that win.
Oh no! Oh no!
That
He's
was
gonna-
a serious win that he did need.
He's got a thumbtack on his head. You see that?
Oh God. I
Bad.
swear it's so hard to watch those. It's hard to watch that when they go
Audio.
the thumbtacks. It's so hard to watch.
No, that's serious. Thumbtacks in your head. One long
And I
enough.
mean, it's one thing for them going in, but pulling them out—that's the pain. That hurts.
I wonder which one hurts worse. Are they about equal? Oh, who's this?
Pulling them out.
With Chuck Taylor and
Chuck Taylor and Orange Cassidy intercepted them.
out of all time.
That was brutal. Bathroom break. Will be right back.
See, they're still going on with this feud.
Uh-oh. Look out!
Best friends and
Friends and
oh,
Blackpool Combat Club. Yeah.
Orange Cassidy. Some tells me we're gonna get a 6-man pretty soon. Possibly at All In, but I don't know. Because I'd feel like the International Championship at All In would be a good title defense there, rather than a multi-man match.
Yeah, Orange Cassidy versus John Moxley.
They could do that at All In. Oh, that was good. He didn't steal that at all. That orange punch. That's a good one, though. Chuck Taylor's good. They bleeped that out. He didn't say a cuss word.
Parking lot brawl.
At Daly's place.
Ooh. Can
They're
that
gonna-
happen?
That's when they did this. They fought.
Santana
Yeah, they
Ortiz.
fought Santana Ortiz in that same match.
That's going to be really epic on Rampage. I wonder if Sue's going to make an appearance. I bet she is.
Sue.
She probably is. I bet it's pre-recorded. They've already filmed it. I don't know. They could do it live at Daly's place. It is possible. I like that segment with best friends, and I'm looking forward to that match on Rampage. MJF up next. I don't believe MJF's going to change your heart.
God.
Yeah, Chris, your favorite person.
Still don't trust him.
He did the right thing. He didn't turn on Adam Cole.
He hugged him.
Who knows what they did afterwards? Oh, they ate
I don't
pizza
trust
and
MJF at all.
tequila and pizza.
Tequila and pizza.
I may not be Jim Cornette. Hell, I'm not even Vince Russo. But I still don't trust MJF. No matter what he does in the ring, outside the ring, on and off character, on and off camera, you name it. I don't care.
What if Adam Cole turns on MJF?
Right.
I can
Think about
see it.
that one.
Are you still
I
going
can
to
totally
trust
see it.
MJF?
I don't care.
I mean, they both have a record for turn on each other's friends. You know, they have that track record, so it can go either way.
No, that triple threat was a really, really good match. I'm glad Trent picked up the win because last week the Lucha Bros got a win, much needed win, and Trent really needed a win. Best friends in general.
Yeah.
He was a lot. That was a much needed win. And then this Friday on Rampage, it's going to be BCC versus Best Friends and Orange Cassidy in a parking lot match at Daly's place. So it's going to be interesting to see how all that unfolds. I wonder if Sue's going to be there in her minivan.
That'll be great.
I shouldn't have mentioned minivan because I know who's going to be in the comments talking about minivan. I bet it's pre-recorded, but it is possible to go live with that at Daly's place because their first one, Best Friends and Santana Ortiz, was probably the best parking lot match of all time.
That was pretty fun.
Yeah. Hopefully this means Santana Ortiz is coming back pretty soon because they got to bring them back. It seems like now they're getting their tag division on point again because FTR has been defending them a lot more recently, and then actual tag teams are more in action, like Lucha Bros, Best Friends. Dark Order has been active a lot here recently.
Commercials and commercials and commercials and more commercials.
We gotta get
And
those
way
ads in.
more commercials.
Got to pay those bills.
So it keeps them on RVD.
challenge you for the AEW championship. And after that, I'm champion. So many championships in the past. I can't play without ridiculous, originally unintended level. That was part of it. Done it so many times. But look how much fun I have next week. Wrestling championship. All you got to worry about, Jack, is next week, one-on-one, this guy, Rob, and
I thought it was going to be an all-in,
The
but
whole effing show.
He mentioned it. If he wins it, he might retire it. It's gonna piss off Taz.
Yeah.
He's laughing right now. He's laughing.
I love it. I love it.
Because Taz is just like, Rob's so stoned right now.
has Taz and Rob Van Dam face each other in ECW?
Yeah, they had
I
a huge
think
rivalry.
JF, our favorite world champion. Ariana, whole effing show. You know, are they using his original ECW theme song for this?
Yeah.
Yeah, they did.
Because I'm
It
surprised.
was Pantera Walk. Yeah.
I'm surprised they didn't get his TNA theme song. Because they got Christian Cage's theme song, they got Jeff Jarrett's, but
I think his ECW one was better.
But they're going with an ECW route with Jerry Lynn guys, so it would make sense to go with his ECW theme song because the storyline is basically about ECW. But next week they're gonna have Rob Van Dam versus Jack Perry. I wonder if each week he's gonna go against an ECW original. Then at All In it's gonna be something like a.
Oh, jeez.
Then at All In it's gonna be like a gauntlet match, like Rob Van Dam, Sabu. It has to be all ECW legends at All In.
Interesting.
We'll see, but I'm excited next week for that. That's a cool painting in the front row. I don't know if anyone sees it, that MJF painting.
I saw it.
A heart-to-heart conversation, guys.
Oh, God.
And to us watching at home, he said. Tension.
Where'd Chris go? You get back here, Chris, and
Sort of.
you pledge allegiance to your champion.
I heard that, Mr. Jacob.
Oh man.
Oh, jeez.
I don't believe he really has all these things. He could, but it's hard to believe him.
Well, a snake can't wake up a dog.
RSD. He doesn't have RSD. He told that story before.
I think so.
Yeah, that was during the when he. That's what the same thing he did with CM Punk, I think. And he turned on him. I don't know if I should believe a word he says.
It's kind of hard to.
Sounds familiar. That's reasonable.
Oh, wham. Poor MJF. Wham. I'm being bullied.
RP
Oh
invulnerable.
boy.
He doesn't have RSD. I know that for sure. That's a crippling nerve disease.
Right.
Just fake tears. But he could be referring to something else than the same disease disease.
Where is his Oscar at, man?
I know.
This is cinnamon right here.
You have to believe this, jack off.
Hey, he's our champion. You let him speak.
He's your champion, Chris.
Not mine.
A CM Punk, your world champion.
You look, listen. Y'all can perish MJF's being your world champion, but I'm not. Anyone else is, but MJF. That's all he
I hear
does.
that, Chris. He's not your champ.
I'm not. Look, as I told everyone before, I'm not a big fan of MJF. Never have, never will. And let me tell you,
It was just like a swear word tonight.
false rumors.
Yeah, come right here. This is the same promo he did against CM Punk.
It's pretty much the same. Yeah, it is.
A little bit different story, like where he's headed with it, but a little him trying to ask for sympathy, basically. He's our scumbag.
He's our scumbag. That's great.
Don't believe the word he says, guys. He's probably making up shit.
There's another T-shirt for you. There's another $1 million sale.
No, you don't.
Thank you for being a friend, Chris.
You gotta admit, MJF has those people in the palm of his hand right now.
He does.
Not mine. I'm not one of them.
Adam Cole. This is the hottest thing AEW's had in a while.
Oh yeah.
This is real. He's gonna stand him up. It'd be funny if he did. Oh, here he comes.
It's like, nah, I'm tired of this. I'm about done with this. I think it's run its course.
Like their shirt is the #1 selling T-shirt this entire year on the AEW shop.
It is a great shirt, though.
It drew one of the best ratings on Collision this last Saturday, so this is pretty hot. And I'm glad they continued it. Besides having someone turn on someone last Saturday, continued the story.
Right.
Adam Cole's got the mic, baby. Mm-hmm.
No, he's not.
He's becoming a good man. He's the family man. Like Nicholas Cage.
He's a family man.
Oh boy.
It's true.
Who doesn't have a set?
We adore him.
Oh boy, Connor, will you stop?
Selena's a really good. Selena's a really good guy. Is a really bad person at the same time.
Sure, he's a douchebag, but he's your douchebag.
I bet he's one of the nicest persons you can ever meet. Like actually meet. Like besides wrestling, besides the character, he's probably one of the nicest guys you can ever meet. Normally the heels are the nicest, and the faces are the rude ones in real life.
Truth be told, Adam Cole is pretty nice if you meet him in person.
Yeah, I met Adam Cole once. I want to get that shirt. I haven't got it yet. That was a pretty cool shirt. What's that? What happened? I don't know what that fan chant something or. You did promise it.
Got a point there.
Damn! Oh man!
I knew it. I knew it.
There's the
He's letting you-
MJF. There's the
I knew it.
MJF
I
we
knew it.
love.
I definitely knew it. He doesn't want
Where
to
has he
keep
been
that
hiding?
Just any match.
Oh.
Here we go. I know where this is leading to.
Wembley.
Main event.
Yep.
Okay, now you're talking.
That was great how he set that up.
That's
Made it seem
I'm
like
down
he
for it.
wasn't
Yeah, it seems like he was gonna not do it.
then it was even better what he had in mind.
What's the world coming to? MJF is keeping his word.
Yeah, it's not like him. I'd read over that thing if I were you. I'd read over that whole contract.
I would too. Yeah.
He's probably
Yeah.
added in a few things.
He
in it.
probably put something in it that's just weird.
Get a lawyer to read that contract.
Yeah.
But MJF's got him on the palm of
He
his
might
hands.
have him hooked. Yeah.
Like he's got him. Like he's led him into this whole thing, thinking that he's actually,
Right.
or maybe he is. I don't know.
I think he's leading them on into something.
Someone just yelled,
That's
"Read it!"
it.
He said he loved him, and he loved him too.
Read the fine print.
Yeah, read the fine print.
Yep, there's the graphic. Your main event for Wembley Stadium. You better watch your back.
It's just MJF is being way, way, way too nice
It
about
feels
this
like
whole
he's got him on
thing.
the
You
palm
know?
of his hands. He's got him so sensitive. He's got him. But you never know that. I didn't expect this feud to go the way it has, and it's been an amazing ride,
Yeah.
or a hell of a ride, let's say. Who the hell? Someone's not happy about that. Damn. Temper tantrum.
That person is not happy with that decision at all.
Roderick upset.
Matt Taven.
Oh, I
Kingdom?
see.
Adam Cole.
Oh, the
Adam
Kingdom.
Cole was a member of the Kingdom.
That's true.
He looks. This was devastating news to him. this feud's gonna tie into Kyle O'Reilly coming back. I bet somehow, some way.
I can't help but think that Roger Strong is going to be like an integral part of this whole thing down the line. There he is. I mean, he's pissed off.
What if he cost us Adam Cole the match at All In?
Exactly. That's what I'm thinking. Like he's going
What
to
if
get
it's all-
involved and
What if
screw
it's all
him.
a rouge and he helps Adam Cole win?
That'd be
that's
even a more
possible as
twist
well.
right there. I could see that. Because then again, Adam Cole could be leading. He's got MJF at the palm of his hands. He's got him so sensitive. Then he's got it all planned. He's got the match. He's got. I don't know. Maybe we could see Adam Cole back with the Kingdom.
Wouldn't be a bad thing at all.
This is a whole plan that they've had. That Roderick Strong and all of them had. This is one of the best stories that AEW has told in a while. Probably since Punk and MJF, I feel like. Well, I don't know. MJF and Danielson was pretty good. But
Yeah, that was a good story.
this is probably one of the best of all time in AEW. At the Elite.
I'm enjoying it.
Now, for a second, they didn't have a match tonight. But it's kind of like the 200th episode of Dynamite. Not have the Elite wrestling. Like, don't get me wrong, I'm not the biggest Elite fan. But I do like Kenny Omega. He's one of the best wrestlers today. I like the Young Bucks.
Agreed.
They're one of the best tag teams. One of the best. Not the best tag team in the world. One of the best.
Yeah, they're up there. They're up there.
But, yeah, I like the Elite. I'm sick of that one sign I keep on showing. This isn't, why you gotta bring a sign like that to a wrestling event?
Well, they didn't take it away.
They're not going to, but they should. You know what sign I'm talking about?
I think I get the one you're talking about.
Look up. Keep politics out of wrestling. That's all I gotta say. I'm just here to enjoy wrestling.
Yeah, there's no place for that in wrestling. I agree.
If I wanted to know about that, I'd cut on something else.
C-SPAN or something.
Yeah.
I want to see. This is interesting. I want to see Kenny Omega and Satnam Singh in the ring together. And this is the first time Kenny Omega and Jeff Jarrett's ever went against each other in any type of match.
Oh yeah.
That's true. I haven't thought about that. That's pretty. Yeah, that's pretty true.
Jeff Jarrett was in the Bullet Club, I believe, at one point, but I don't think they were.
If you want to say that, sure, okay.
I think he was, wasn't he? He
was like the old guy, at the door at Walmart. You know, he was kind of that. He played that role in the Bullet Club.
Kind of like how Mike Tyson was for DX. Well, he's a celebrity. That wouldn't count. This is a different matchup. I'll be right back.
It is pretty. I'm not gonna lie. It's cool to see Jeff Jarrett still doing his thing. I'm not the biggest Jeff Jarrett fan, but it's still cool to see him doing his thing.
He's like a Ric Flair. He'll keep going until the 70s.
Right. You have to make. You have to make that man stop in order.
Yeah.
In order for him to quit. This thing, Kenny and Jeff actually worked well together. I didn't expect to see them work so well together. Ooh, Lethal coming in. Oh shit.
they're they're like, nope.
this is
Nick's
this
like,
is
I don't want to
hilarious.
fight him.
So you go, no, you go, no, you go, you go. Oh.
Oh my god, that is great. That is
Man,
such a good imitation. They're just like, yeah, we can do it too.
this is good stuff, man. This is really good stuff. Oh man. The comedic chops on Kenny Omega, man. That's good stuff. They're bouncing off of Saddam Singh like they're flies, and he's swatting them away.
Uh-huh.
Oh man, come on. You see, this is actually a really fun match, though. They put a little comedy in there too, and I mean, I believe that there's nothing wrong with putting some comedy in your wrestling. I know people that hate that stuff when they make wrestling comedic. I mean, I don't see nothing wrong with it. It's entertainment.
Uh-huh.
I mean, you go to an independent show, you'll see comedy in every other match.
Uh-huh.
You heard Ahmed Johnson say that. Oh, well, we haven't arranged anything yet with Salvio Vega or nothing yet, but it's possible. It's possible. Tonight has been good. Love RVD. Yes, it's been a
Oh
pretty
yeah,
pretty fun night.
yeah, it's been really good. Great interview with Ahmed earlier, and so far, good 200th episode of Dynamite right now.
I've been really enjoying the episode tonight. I mean, I think they've been putting on a pretty good show. Honestly speaking,
Yeah,
I mean, I don't really have any big complaints.
yeah, it feels like an original, like a very like when Dynamite started, you know.
Yeah, exactly. You got the old graphics and everything. And I'm stuck on picture in picture. Great. Ethan asks, when is AEZ Canada coming back on? I believe that those are on, I think, Tuesdays or Saturdays. I want to say.
I
I'm not
think
sure.
those that's Tuesdays, I believe. No,
Yeah,
it's
Tuesday.
Saturdays. It's either
Okay.
Tuesday or Saturdays.
One of those 2 days. I gotta say, AEZ Canada is pretty good though. I've been enjoying it. The first episode is pretty good. So for more, subscribe if you haven't, people, and hit that like button. Sharing is caring as well. The match has a nice pace to it, though. It's not too fast, not too slow.
Yeah.
Making it in good time.
Is he gonna?
What the?
There's no way.
Okay, now.
All right, I'm back.
Oh. Oh.
Cutler. Good for you, Cutler.
What the heck?
That was great. Oh,
Oh,
hey.
they're beating the hell out of Sanjay Dutt. Oh god,
Yeah,
they
that coming.
beat the hell out of Sanjay Dutt. It's always funny seeing him get beat up. Oh, Hangman.
Uh-oh.
Hangman and Jeff Jarrett would be a good match. King of the
Yeah.
Mountain versus the Hangman. Trying to use the guitar, but I knew that was coming. But Omega just did the guitar.
Yep.
That was a fun match.
That was very fun. That was awesome.
I honestly thought
Okay.
Kenny was going to get the one-winged angel on Satnam Singh.
Man, if he
tried
would
it.
have hit that, that would have been like Hulk Hogan body slamming Andre.
Sanjay Dutt's a big. I mean, Sanjay Singh's a big dude. Yeah, there's.
And Cutler getting involved with the spray in Karen Jarrett's face.
I love it. That was great.
I wish I could take this. And all signs you could bring to wrestling fans. The sign you bring.
Oh man. I'm with you. I mean, I'm not really with the political signs. I don't see a reason for any of that. We'll be right back, fellas.
I don't want to see. I don't want to see you guys on collision. I'm good. There's a reason that there's a collision. I like the Elite, but I don't want to see them on collision. I'm sorry.
Yeah. That's kind of a dig when he said, and heck, even collision.
I think he knows fans probably doesn't want them on there.
Yeah.
Which collision's got a good thing going right now. There's no need for.
Oh, yeah.
I don't see that's not going to work because CM Punk's collision, and the only way that would work is 1 week Punk would have to go to Dynamite, and that'd just be a whole. That's not going to happen. Air Fox. I'm glad Fox is getting a push.
Yeah.
All right, I'm back.
Movie. No, they're going to his trainings, the place where he trains.
Nick Wayne, yeah.
Oh, cool.
I don't know what's cool for Nick Wayne. It's not. Yeah, he's in there. Or the train. Damn! Damn. Knocked the hell out of that dude.
Yeah.
I just lay down.
I know.
I just. This is when the high flying doesn't work. Damn, was that
Nope.
glass?
Oh, yeah.
I'll just picture this. Dad.
Oh, yeah.
Damn.
Don't tell me he's gonna rip it up. Or he's gonna lit it on fire. That's sick.
Bro, this is dark.
It's very dark.
Who's he gonna call?
Damn.
This kind of making Nick Wayne look weak a little bit.
It does, yeah.
Really weak.
I mean, but this could be kind of an arc, part of the arc of his story. Going through this adversity.
They sent a message to Darby, all right.
I mean, if you think about it, I mean, as far as character building, this is not a bad thing because going through hell to get to heaven kind of thing. It's brutal as hell, though. Brutal.
Is he even on the phone? I don't hear. He's beating the hell out of. Damn, that's pool of blood. I didn't even hear Darby on the phone. Damn, this is dark.
This is very dark.
Just the scene of like that last scene. Whoever produced that did a really good job of it, though.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
That was really good.
It's darker than whenever he kidnapped Billy Gunn and tortured him. Remember that?
Oh, that's far worse. That was. That's real life stuff they were saying. It made Swerve look strong. AR Fox. Like, that's when the high flying doesn't work. Because, like, you can do all the high flying moves you want, but when it comes to a story, you're always going to get beat down in those situations.
Yeah.
I like Kurt Angle. He said it best. You can do all these stunts and stuff, and you can no-sell, but when it comes down to a story, the fans aren't going to give a shit.
Right.
Which Kurt Angle's a good seller. If anyone's watches, dude literally cries in his matches.
He's probably one of the best sellers.
Yeah, we talked about that last night. Swerve it's kind of similar to Kurt Angle. He has a lot of good facial expressions. He sells really good. Like when he can't get a win, he's going crazy.
Yeah, I like that. Yeah.
Ethan, when is AZ Canada back on? This Saturday. New AZ Canada episodes will release every Saturday, 2 p.m. Central, 3 p.m. Central Time. who's in AEW original? I've seen anyone in AEW. Well, really, Rob Van Dam was the one. Uh, Bully Ray wouldn't be too bad on AEW.
I think Tommy Dreamer would be good.
Bully Ray or Tommy Dreamer would be.
Yeah, I think those two would definitely be good ads.
Rhino's still active.
Oh yeah, he is. That's true.
I mean, CM Punk. Well, he was ECW champion. Has anyone seen that thing that AEW did? Like they did like an ECW original thing, like Jericho, Taz, Dean Malenko.
Yeah, I saw that.
Yeah.
And then CM Punk came out and he felt disappointed that he wasn't invited because he was ECW champion.
He's not an original though.
Like he was basically making fun of the WWE version. Like it was kind of a rib on the how they fumbled the ECW reboot, kind of.
Yeah.
Because at first it was pretty good, but then it just became another WWE show. But no, he wasn't an original. Elite win. Yeah, that was a pretty cool. That was a pretty good match. Aussie Open. Yeah, they're up next.
Aussie.
I honestly don't know why this match is on TV, honestly. Because this is for the ROH tag title show, so shouldn't that be on Honor Club? ROH's weekly show.
I mean, you would think.
I mean, I don't know why they have a weekly show if their champion's not on there. I mean, I get they're trying to give ROH more exposure, but they've done this a lot, and if it like putting Jericho on their show and him being ROH World Champion, if that didn't work, I don't think anything will work.
I gotta agree with you on that one, though.
I mean, if you could bring Andre Giant back to life, maybe that would boost ROH. That'd probably be the number one promotion in the world. But if Chris Jericho being your world champion and being on your pay-per-view and be on TV, if that didn't work, I don't know what will work. This should be an interesting match. This will definitely be a high-flying match for sure.
Oh, yeah.
Definitely.
Which we haven't seen much high-flying tonight, really, so... Because most of Dynamite's a lot of high-flying, but tonight to have a good balance of different styles of wrestling.
I like that. It's a good blend.
Well, his first match had a little high-flying, but we've seen that triple threat. It was more hardcore style. That last match... Was the last match high-flying? I didn't get to see most of the match. Or was it?
I mean, most of it was. Most of it was
It
on.
was some of the Young Bucks. I mean...
Yeah.
Yeah, they do a lot of high... Yeah, the Young Bucks normally always. But tonight feels like...
it was high flying here and there, you know.
Tonight feels like a fair balance, because a lot of times on Dynamite, every match is high-flying. There's nothing wrong with high-flying, but...
I think they didn't overdo it. I think you know, like, sometimes they can overdo it, but I think with this last match, it was a good balance of high flying and technical wrestling, and I mean it was okay. It was decent. I liked that. It was fun.
Commander definitely overdoes it, because that one independent wrestler, he's made millions of views off of that stuff that he copied off him. Like as long as Commander doesn't do the rope walking thing and then sit there for. Like they like to compare it to the Undertaker, but when Undertaker did it, he's a bigger guy.
Yeah, it was more impressive to see a big dude doing that.
But Commander doing, he just does the round rows over and over and over and over. Oh, that was a good kick.
Ooh.
But a lot of people are jealous of Kyle Fletcher now.
Oh, yeah, I'm sure.
I bet Dante Martin's pretty mad about it, but he's always injured, so
Yeah.
hopefully he's back soon. because Top Flight's got potential. They just need to stay healthy.
Right.
Like, I don't think they'll put the tag titles on them.
It seemed to be injury prone.
Like, they're gonna have to be healthy for at least 6 to 8 months before they even consider putting gold on them. Chris Statlander and Mercedes Martinez. This is the first time we're going to hear from the Acclaim since they lost 2 weeks ago on Collision this Saturday.
Yeah.
This is a match. CM Punk and Ricky Starks. Ricky Steamboat as the special guest referee. We've seen Ricky Steamboat a few times in AEW. Wasn't involved in an angle or anything, but I watched some matches today of Ricky Steamboat managing CM Punk. A few of his ROH matches he did. A lot of people are saying that Ricky Steamboat's going to screw CM Punk and cost him the match, and then he's going to manage Ricky Starks.
I don't know, man. I mean, Ricky's never been that kind of guy. I mean,
Yeah.
it'll be a nice swerve, I'll admit, but I don't know.
Ricky Steamboat's always been the type of guy to call it down the middle.
Yeah. I can see him taking a ref bump. I can see that. And that ushering in some kind of, shenanigans.
He's still on here. I don't know. I mean, he's still on there.
Ooh. Oh, watch out. Oh.
That was a close one.
That was good.
Oh.
I'd probably throw him more in after that.
Oh, most definitely.
I would have caught him at both same time. Mark Davis of Aussie Open was injured for a little while, so great to see him back. They're both signed AEW now, so.
Oh, snap. Hold on, guys. 1 second. Somebody just came to my front door. Hold on. Be right back.
No. Who do you guys think is going to win the main event? Tony Storm or Sheeta?
I think Tony Storm holds on to the title until All In.
Now, I did see that it doesn't look like Jamie Hayter is going to be at All In. Tony Khan actually talked about that today. He said Bryan Danielson should be back in a few months.
I mean, the only thing I can also think of, they shock everyone, have Sheeta win tonight, and then have Saraya win it All In.
Yeah.
I mean, that would be a shocker.
They got to do something with they need some more stories in the women's division. Like, they had a story, but I feel like Jamie Hayter's injury kind of
derailed all that.
But even when she wasn't injured, they wasn't building on anything, they wasn't doing anything.
No.
Like, it took them a while just to give Baker and Hayter Sheeta to make it even 3-on-3.
Yeah.
But I don't think they would have done the women's blood and guts still, even if she wasn't injured, because they weren't building towards anything. It took them a while. Like, if they wouldn't have waited so long, they probably could have had it. The women's blood and guts.
Yeah.
But hopefully down the road we see that. But I don't know. They don't have to have it at the same time as the men's. They can do the women's they can do the women's next month if they want to. It doesn't have to be around the same time as the men's.
Yeah.
It could be like its own separate yearly thing. Those Sentons or something. Like Samoa Joe is one guy. If I see him doing a Senton, You all right, Chris?
All right, I'm back.
Mhm.
And I'm stuck on these commercials.
The Opa's been pretty stiff in this match.
Yeah.
Mark Davis comes off as stiff. Canadian Destroyer.
Oh,
That's pretty good.
wait a minute.
Huh.
I came out of nowhere.
Oh, wow. Oh,
Oh,
oh
this
my
is
God.
good.
I kind of want these two to beat Aussie Open right now.
This is really good.
What is this? Oh,
This is a fun
wow.
match.
Oh! Oh! Ow! 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 Ow!
Oh, it's hard hitting. I gotta say, I like that. Real snug.
Ooh!
Oh,
Damn.
hmm. Wow. Okay, that was pretty cool. Oh man, what a kick out. What a kick out. Oh, the fans are into this. I mean, they're kind of lukewarm at first, but I guess now going towards the ending of the match, I mean, the fans seem to be all into this. Oh, Davis says Aussie wins.
Yep.
Aussie, Aussie, Aussie.
Ooh.
CM Punk. CM Punk.
FTR putting the work in with matches.
No surprise there. None at all. Now I want to see where they're going with this this X title that CM Punk is holding. I mean, what are they calling it? I mean, the Straight Edge Championship would be a nice name for it.
They're calling
Honestly.
it the real World Championship.
Oh, the real World Championship.
All right.
Okay,
Well, as Mr. Jacob says, the straight edge world champion.
that'd be a better name for it. Honestly, that's a dope name. But the real champion. And I have to admit, Starks is kind of he's shining right now as this heel that he's portraying right now. I think that's kind of what he needed was to be that asshole heel because he's better as a heel. Personally, I think.
Yeah, a lot of guys on Collision's gotten shine more.
Yeah,
That's why I don't want guys like the Elite on Collision because younger guys like Starks, Hobbs are able to shine more.
I agree. I feel like the books would kind of overshadow all that. They would kind of be kind of like a distraction, or they would kind of take the spotlight. I guess you can say.
I like the way they got it right now. Like they've got a brand split, but they don't. Like they've got one, but it's not really official.
Right.
Because like guys like Punk, Starks, FTR, Bullet Club Gold, Guns, you're gonna catch them on Collision, House of Black. But on Dynamite, you'll see the Elite, Lucha Bros, Blackpool Combat Club, Hangman, Dark Order, and it gets more
I
people
like
used.
that.
It gets more
Yeah.
people used more because House of Black are fan favorites. There's a lot of people like House of Black, and we're able to see young stars like Ricky Starks develop and become bigger name than they were.
And I think that's the most important thing is to develop these, the next generation of talent. That's important.
Yeah, you always gotta think ahead because CM Punk said one time that they got to do a better job of presenting these younger talents. And Collision, they've done it. A little bit for Hobbs, but mainly Ricky Starks is the main one that they've really developed on Collision.
Yeah.
With promos, not just matches, like promos, character development. That's what I like about Collision. It's more than just matches. I think when Ricky Starks' career is set and done, he's going to be multi-time world champion in AEW.
No, I think so too.
Because
Definitely.
he's still young. He's still in his 20s. He might be the first AEW Grand Slam champion. You never know.
I wouldn't doubt that at all. I would not doubt that at all.
I'm glad Punk's been able to put him over a little bit. I think Punk's going to win this next match, but he's putting him over in a big way, not just match-wise. He's giving him the rub. I guess.
Right.
Sheeta versus Tony Storm. Australia versus Japan. That's a good international
Let's go,
match.
Sheeta. My girl, Sheeta.
You think the women's division could have a title like that, like the international championship? That'd be the
Why
women's.
not? I like to see them have that and also a tag team division go, titles. I want to see that.
I think before they add any other titles for the women, they need to start giving them more TV time.
Yes.
Because if you're going to add more titles, you're going to have a little bit more airtime for them. So, they got 5 hours of TV, so it's enough time to fit. And with the launch of AEW, they've already been able to use a lot more women. We just seen Mercedes Martinez back on Collision.
That's true. We did see that. I'm happy to see her there.
Yeah, and they actually involved her in a story a little bit with Chris Statlander. She kind of turned heel, and then Willow came out. Like who did she go against? She went to Kira Hogan, and she beat up on Kira Hogan. Statlander comes out for the save.
Yeah, because I remember she put her in the Dragon Sleeper. She put Carrie Hogan in the Dragon Sleeper and wouldn't let go.
And someone came out and attacked Statlander. I'm trying to remember who it was, but then Willow came out to help. I'm glad that they got Mercedes in sort of a feud right now.
Yeah.
Since she did more. I hated that they didn't really give them much time. It's 8:48. Like, if any time is worth like for a 15-minute overrun, now tonight's the night.
Yeah, I agree. You're giving them a good 10 or 11 minutes, I guess.
I'm not very. I'm not gonna say it.
You're
I'm not gonna say anything.
gonna bite your tongue on that one.
I'm just sick of that sign in the crowd.
I agree. It's. I mean, there's a place for politics, and wrestling's not the place for it.
Yeah.
I bet if I went there with a Jim Cornette Rules shirt, I get booed out of the arena. What if someone has that? It's whatever. I'm just here for the wrestling action. I did find out that picture that I showed of the Outcast. It was it was edit. Well, it was an actual picture, but they edited some of it. But it
I know that was
looked-
all Tony Storm. I know that.
It's real to me though.
That was all Tony.
Yeah, that was Anna Jay and Sky Blue, Rampage, Swerve Strickland, AR Fox. Oh, this is a big match.
Oh yeah.
Keith Lee and the Hardys versus Kip Sabian and Butcher and Blade.
Oh, that'll be fun.
Rampage is kind of stacked this week. Got a parking lot brawl match, Daly's Place. Got the Hardys and Keith Lee versus Butcher, Blade, and Kip Sabian. Now, we'll let you guys know that we are going to be out in another interview pretty soon. I've been hinting at this person on our group chat a lot. This this would definitely be our biggest interview ever. He is a Hall of Famer. But I definitely keep in touch with our Facebook and Twitter to find out who it is, because I'm looking for it to be official pretty soon.
Hopefully, it's going to be official. Hopefully.
Yeah, agents.
Fingers crossed.
Agents are a good thing and a bad. Well, I'm not going to say. If you book people, you know. But yeah, definitely stay tuned for that. And Ahmed Johnson's already gave me some contacts for some people to get on here, so yeah.
Yeah, shout out to Ahmed Johnson, man. Gave us one of the best interviews we've had on the channel.
Yeah,
he's great.
Very raw. He didn't leave anything out. Like, it was very raw. Because I knew about some of the military stuff, but I didn't know if I should bring that stuff up or not, you know. But he wasn't afraid to talk about it.
He was an open book, though. It was awesome. I mean, one of the realest human beings we've had on the channel.
And as for all our interviews, there will be a separate video up for Ahmed Johnson, probably in a few days. That it'll be just the interview with Ahmed Johnson if you're interested, just so you don't have to watch this whole thing if you don't want to. But we'll have a separate video just for the Ahmed Johnson interview.
Correct. So subscribe if you haven't, people. Hit that like button also.
We got Talking Elite tomorrow night. Tomorrow is the rise and fall of WCW.
Oh, sweet.
It's going to be probably one of the biggest episodes we've had. It's very, I won't say touchy subject, but everyone's got a lot of different opinions about that rise and fall of WCW. But that's going to be interesting. Friday, Rampage. Saturday, AZ Canada and Collision. Seems like everyone left. I heard the Ahmed Johnson interview. Ozzy wins. CM Punk. I'm glad they showed CM Punk some in this episode because it's hard not to show CM Punk in some of the because he's had some pretty big Dynamite moments.
Yeah, that's true.
I hope Jim Ross is doing better because I haven't heard from him in a while. No, he wasn't in good health. The first episode of Collision, he didn't sound good.
Yeah, I hope he's okay.
Yeah, because we haven't really heard an update of how he's doing, or hopefully no update is a good update.
Right.
Yeah, because sometimes no update's better than a bad update.
I'm glad I ate because that Taco Bell commercial got me hungry, but I'm glad I ate.
This should be the last commercial of the show, I believe. Hopefully.
It should be.
Oh, from the picture in picture, this is actually a pretty good match. I'm enjoying
Oh
it.
yeah, I'm definitely enjoying it.
All right, know there's gonna be some of those fans. Maybe the match was in picture. We really couldn't see it that well.
Yeah, exactly. They're gonna
I mean-
find something to complain about.
I mean, it's your fault.
Right.
At least you're able to still watch it. I mean, imagine before on commercial, you can't see any of it.
Right.
I mean, I'm glad that they do picture in picture because you're still able to see what's going on, rather than not see anything at all. Oh, that was gonna be. Ooh, pretty good German suplex.
Oh, damn.
You all right, Chris?
You tired over there, Chris?
A little bit.
Mom, gotta get shaken up. It's Dynamite 200, baby.
Well, it's almost over in the next 5 minutes. Whoever wins this women's championship match. Rephrase.
Let's go,
Women's
Sheeta.
World Championship match.
She just laying it in Tony right now. Yep, Tony was
Don't get me
right.
wrong. I'm enjoying Tony's run, but I really want to see Sheeta have that belt. I really want to see that.
Yeah, I'd like to see her have it back.
I would say she did, but Tony really just won the belt back, really, not too long ago.
True.
And this one is actually an official run. But I hope that they book her better this championship run.
It's going well so far, you know.
Because the champion can only do so much, so it's on the booker's hands.
That's true.
But I do know that she was filming a movie, actually, Tony Storm was.
Oh, really?
Yeah, that was due to some of her absence, but I'm curious to see what movie it was.
Huh. I'd
Okay.
watch her act. That'd be cool.
Uh-oh. Oh, that was a good DDT.
Come on, Sheeta. Come on, Sheeta.
That's probably one of the one times me and Mr. Jacobs disagree because we mainly agree on everything.
That's true.
Oh, honestly, I would like to get hit by that move,
Oh.
even though it hurt. Yeah, she hung on. All right.
Oh,
Oh.
Ouch.
remember,
Yeah, that wasn't. I'm pretty sure that wasn't comfortable.
no.
It's official. Jack Perry, RVD. What is FTW rules? I guess I just basically hardcore.
Yeah,
That's what I'm
anything goes,
guessing.
pretty
Hardcore.
much.
Oh, sweet. That's gonna be a fun match.
Never know what RVD is going to pull out. I already know one move he's going to do. He's going to have Jack Perry by the guardrail, and he's going to do
The leg drop.
some of his famous
Yeah.
moves.
It's Statlander and Martinez. It's official.
RVD versus Jack Perry in an FTW rules match.
I honestly would have kept building that story with Statlander and Mercedes, and I don't know if I would have had a title match that soon.
Yeah, I'm with you on that. I think it needs a little bit more build to it.
Because Mercedes just came back last Saturday. At least give it at least two, possibly save it for Wembley, or not unless this is going to lead into Wembley Stadium. I think Fightful reported that there's going to be a multi-women match for the TBS title.
A multi-women. Okay, that's interesting.
So maybe Statlander, Willow, and Mercedes. What's going to happen here? 3-on-1. She's going to get this spray bottle.
Oh.
3-on-1. No one there to help Sheeta. Power drive.
Yeah, you would think that.
One. Damn.
Yeah, you would think that Britt Baker and all them would come out to help.
Right.
Damn, she kicked out.
Oh, she kicked out.
Oh.
Come on, Tony.
That's gotta
Sheeta's
hurt.
not giving up without a fight.
Damn it.
Whoa.
Makes no sense.
Oh!
Whoa.
Oh my God! That is amazing.
Tony's never going to get a break.
Whoa. Oh my God.
Wow.
They never want to give Tony her break. Why does Tony not like Tony Storm?
Oh man.
I don't think he doesn't like her. It's just that she just put in a lot of work. She's come back.
Yeah.
And you got to remember when she was champion, it was during an era where there was no crowd.
That's true.
First run was unofficial until she lost it. Then when she actually has an official run, it's booked like crap.
My girl Sheeta.
But you watch, I bet Sheeta's run's going to be just like Tony's. No fear.
I'm okay with that decision. I enjoy Tony's run as the heel champ.
She didn't really have it.
I'm happy Sheeta got it.
That's great, man. Congratulations.
Tony's never going to get a break in AEW.
I think she's destined for bigger things right now.
Connor, I know you're upset, but man, she's a 2-time champ.
Well,
you got to remember that they officially recognized her first run.
They recognized it after she had already lost it.
But then she just had a second run, man. I know you're upset, but man, at least they gave her the title.
I just don't like how they booked her like crap in this. Like when she's finally official, then they book it like crap. So
Eh,
Not the best booking. I agree.
yeah, it's
So-
not great booking, but I'm happy that Tony got 2 runs with the title.
if you call it 2 runs,
I would.
because the first run wasn't really anything.
Better than no run, you know.
Yeah, exactly. So, and
But
I'd like to see where this goes with Sheeta.
I'm really not confident they're going to book Sheeta well because Jamie Hayter barely defended the belt.
That's
Tony
young
barely defended
Sheldon.
the belt. So I'm not really confident that they're going to book Sheeta good because even Jamie Hayter, like she only had 3 title defenses.
Right.
Tony had a few more, but they got to book Tony better than that. She's one of their. I get why they had Sheeta. Like I'd rather have Sheeta win than anyone else right now because you really know when they're building up. But I'm just not confident they're going to book Sheeta good with the title. But that's the general question, that they need to book the women's division entirely better. It's not just the champions. But maybe at Wembley, I know. I think you said, Adam, that Saraya wins the belt at Wembley, all in, because that is her hometown, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Didn't they just be flip flopping the belt like the TNT championship?
Or you
know.
could
King
have, or you
Hapatuna.
could, yeah, or you could have Saraya win the belt and then have like, instead of her defending it all the time, she'd be like this heel, like I'll never defend, but you can wrestle my 2 friends to see if you can wrestle me.
That's not bad though. That's not a bad idea.
So,
I just gotta book Tony better because I don't know. She deserves better than that.
You know what? I'm not gonna disagree with that. I believe she did deserve better. I agree with that.
Because this is really her first official run. Then they don't even, which is not really, it's Tony Booker's fault for that. Like they're gonna have to give the women more time. Like we're 4 years in, 4 years, 8 has been around 2019.
Yeah, I'm close to there.
Then the women still only get 1 match per show. I wonder if that's a Tony thing or a network thing.
I mean, I don't know. I mean, because you have so much talent right there, and it's kind of, I don't know. I guess I wouldn't think it's a Tony thing, really.
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, that was a pretty good Dynamite. We don't get many Dynamites like that from start to finish. Started out with Jericho's match, and then it ended with the women's match.
With the
By the
title
way-
changing hands, no less.
Yeah, it's only one. Yeah, one title change. Yeah, if I had to rate this show, I'd probably give it a 8. I'd give it an 8.
That's fair.
I'm gonna give it a 8.5. It was really good. So RVD was a good return. Shido winning was a shocker. I think it was just a really fun Dynamite. So
Yeah, I mean, I'll give it a solid 8. I mean, it was decent. It was decent.
I give it an 8.
Yeah. Yeah, that was a pretty good Dynamite. As I said, the Oddman Johnson interview will be up as a separate upload probably in a few days. If you guys like to go back and watch that. As I said, Talking Elite tomorrow night. The subject is the rise and fall of WCW. Friday, a Rampage reaction. And Saturday, AZ Canada and our Collision reaction. So yeah, definitely check our links in the description below: Facebook, Twitter, Twitch, Spotify, and Podbean.
Well, actually, speaking of which, though, Twitter is now X, but still, it's the same thing.
Nah, I'm not calling it X.
Well, we can,
it's X-Men. X-Men.
I'll always know it as Twitter. Like this.
well, it's still called Twitter, but it's
It's
X.
still Twitter to me, damn it.
Twitter, damn it.
Okay. You were saying
Definitely check us out in all the links in the description below. That X, Twitter, whatever it is. Twitter and Facebook, the 2 most that we post are breaking news and stuff, interviews, stuff like that. But yeah, definitely subscribe down below at 369. Yeah, 369 goals, 500
Nice.
subscribers for the year's over with. So share it with your friends, your family, everyone you know. Yeah, we definitely appreciate everyone coming and watching the Ahmed Johnson review. From now on, I probably will make guest announcements on the show first. I don't know. That was the first one I announced on the show, but there will be some more special guests in the works soon. Ahmed Johnson mentioned a few of them that he got to give me context to. So, and there's one that I've been hinting around. But yeah, we'll see you guys tomorrow on Talking Elite.
And
Thanks for watching,
good
folks.